And we welcome you into our broadcast as we get set for tonight's action. The Gretna Hawks on the road to face the defending 2A champion Appomattox Raiders. And Raiders on a roll once again. They lost to Heritage earlier in the year, but since then they have been perfect, and going to be a tough matchup for sure for the Hawks, who come in at 2-2 here tonight. Of course, we'll see what happens on the field. They also have a special ceremony coming up at halftime for some Hall of Fame announcements from Appomattox as well. Also understand they got the Railroad Festival in town here at Appomattox this weekend too. So a lot of things going on. And we will try to be able to fight past the Appomattox PA announcer, because he's booming over there, and we'll see how we can handle that. So Stuart Burnett with you. Kim is here as well. Right now she's over checking on some rosters and will be shortly here with me. We want to remind you too, just as we mentioned, that they've got the Railroad Festival going on in Appomattox this weekend. Be sure to remember that next weekend it's the old-timey Gospel Jubilee, Saturday, October 16th at Gretna, and it's right behind American National Bank. They've got a little Mr. and Mrs. Jubilee contest, starts at 10 a.m. You can sign up for that by going online to camperscare.org, camperscare.org, and they've got a sign-up form, online form there that you can sign up for. Entertainment on stage there will also include, I think beginning at 9 o'clock, Audrey Meadows, Jolie Osborne, Roger Meadows, Audie Meadows, Anthony Atkins, Donald Miller, and more. Singing starts at 9. Again, this is right behind the American National Bank. Also, they're going to have, this is what I'm really looking forward to, as always, fried apple pies, stew, pumpkins for sale. Perfect time to pick out your pumpkin if you haven't gotten one yet, as they'll have those for sale as well.
We'd like to mention that we lost
also,
a longtime member
T-shirts to commemorate the this year's Old Timers Gospel Jubilee. So again, that's T-shirts to commemorate this year's Old Timey Gospel Jubilee. Also will be available as well. Now, if you have a church or other organization, we're going to observe a moment of silence here just for a moment.
Thank you very much.
All right. As I was saying, if you are an organization or a church group, civic organization, or whatever, if you'd like to get a spot to represent yourself at the Old Timey Gospel Jubilee, please
remove your hats
contact.
As we honor America tonight with the playing of our
and I'm having a hard time getting stuff out, so we're gonna pause for the national anthem, and we'll get back with that thought here in just a moment.
Under the direction of Mr. Brian Allgood.
And the Appomattox County Marching Raiders with the national anthem. Again, if as I was mentioning earlier, if you are part of an organization, church, civic, or whatever it might be, and you would like to have a spot at the old-timey Gospel Jubilee, you can contact the folks at the Cross, and they will be sure to be able to reserve that for you. So hopefully you can work that out here in the next few days. And Devin, if you can maybe send me a phone number, or do they connect? Do they try to contact some other way? If you could let me know for sure on that. So we are about 10 minutes away, maybe 9 minutes away from kickoff here tonight. It's a cool night, football weather for sure, and we're getting set here shortly for the kickoff. And the Hawks, after a big win last week, 34 to 14 over William Campbell, face a bigger test here tonight as they travel to take on the always tough Appomattox Raiders, defending champions of the state as well in our Group 2A. So we welcome you into our broadcast, and we'll be getting that kickoff going here shortly. Hawks tonight are in their blue pants, white jerseys, dark blue helmet, and it'd probably be best for you to just walk right under here. All right, we're having some last-minute adjustments here in our little area. We're over in the visitor stands and perched here in the corner. Again, don't forget, the old-timers, old-timey Gospel Jubilee coming up this weekend.
Are selling raffle tickets.
We'd like to also thank Gretna Drug, making the music happen 7 days a week, 24/7, from the Gretna Drug Studios on the Cross.
It is a magnet that folds into
Again,
a cross.
Again, that PA announcer is really loud, so we'll try our best to get over him, but I'm sure there's going to be some times he's going to be stomping all over us.
100 tickets, and the drawing will be held on October
All right,
22nd.
so if you would like a table or spot at the old-timey Gospel Jubilee, you can go online to camperscare.org and send a message to them in that fashion, and they will gladly be able to get you situated for this weekend's old-timey Gospel Jubilee. Right behind the American National Bank in Gretna Theater, back behind there, in case you're wondering where the activities are going to be. And I look forward to that. And, hey, a chance to get a commemorative shirt for the first annual old-timey Gospel Jubilee. You don't want to miss that opportunity as well. We told you a little bit about some of the goings-on at the old-timey Gospel Jubilee, and of course a lot of that too much to mention, but we did touch on some of the things that you'll have the opportunity to be a part of. We also wanted to remind you that Greenfield Baptist Church will have a Christmas store, and the proceeds from that Christmas store will go to local organizations to help purchase Christmas presents for needy families in our area. So remember that as well. Looks like a cloud moving in here from the south. I think it's basically where we're situated, and we're hoping the rain is going to hold off, but right now it looks like it could rain at any minute, but hopefully it'll hold off. Also wanted to congratulate Ryder Brooks. He was the Gretna Tire and Recapping Company's Faith, Family, and Football Player of the Week last week, and Ryder came in at quarterback and had an outstanding night for the Hawks, and was instrumental in Gretna bringing home the big win last Friday. Captains are coming out to the field here for the coin toss. It looks like Seyfarth and Davenport for Gretna. The Appomattox Raiders sending out 4 captains, co-captains, and right now pleasantries have been exchanged, getting ready to toss the coin. Gretna makes the call as the visiting team. Call is being made, and we're ready to flip the coin. There it goes. And I think Gretna may have won the toss. They did. They will defer and kick off to the Raiders.
The coin toss and have elected to defer to the second half.
All right, so
they'll be kicking off to the Raiders.
Hawks will kick off to the Raiders to get this game going. Were you able to get rosters?
No.
Okay, no rosters here tonight. So we will. We do have the Gretna roster, but
Raider Nation, stand up and welcome your 5-time state champion.
That's right. There goes the cannon. Now, we have 2 5-time state champion teams playing tonight. That's pretty rare, Kim.
Very exciting.
Yeah, the Raiders have been on a roll. They have really, after Gretna kind of stepped back from their winning record, winning 5 out of 6 championships, the Raiders kind of stepped in there, and they are going strong. Raiders with, as was mentioned, 5 state championships as well, and I believe 3 in a row.
The head coach tonight for the Gretna Hawks.
We've been impressed with the Appomattox program.
Oh, yeah.
And we talked about it the last time we were
Head
here.
coach for your
Different
Appomattox
tactics.
Raiders, Mr. Doug Smith.
All right.
We just announced his name, the coach.
Coach Doug Smith, he's had a battle with cancer. He could not coach last year, but the Raiders just went ahead and won the state anyway, and so he's back this year. We're getting set for the kick here.
It's exciting. It's a beautiful night, really. You know, it's warm, not breezy at all.
All right, so I need my glasses. That's one thing I don't have on.
Matthew Everson back deep for the Raiders.
All right, Everson back deep. And Moon will kick off from the right hash. Here it goes. This one heading and covered over on the sideline at about the 39-yard line by Appomattox.
No good. I don't know where they are.
Probably in my bag.
They're not in that bag.
All right.
Colin Slagle.
So the Raiders ready on offense.
Ball on
Again,
the 39-yard line.
They don't do anything really fancy. They just try to run right over you, and we'll see what they do here tonight. Quarterback number 8 goes under center, and he's going to hand that off. Pitches it actually on the option around the right side, down the sideline. No one's going to get him. And on the first play from scrimmage, they take it. 61 yards. Penix on the option around that right side, and he was gone. Just like that, the Raiders on the board, 6-0.
There was one Hawk that tried to get him. He made an effort to get him, and but just was unable to. Good try.
Kyle Robertson back to kick for the extra point.
All right, Robertson now for the extra point. Placement, kick on the way. Headed left, but it's still good.
Robertson's kick is up, and it's good.
And so,
Raiders 7,
with
Hawks 0.
only 14 seconds gone in the quarter, the Raiders on top 7-0. Again, don't forget now the old-timey Gospel Jubilee is Saturday, October 16th. Little Mr. and Ms. Jubilee contest at 10 a.m. Sign up at camperscare.org for that. Entertainment including Audrey Meadows, Jolie Osborne, Roger Meadows, Audie Meadows, Anthony Atkins, Donald Miller, and more. Singing beginning at 9 behind American National Bank. And also they're going to have fried apple pies, stew, pumpkins for sale, commemorative T-shirts. The Greenfield Baptist Church is having the Christmas store. Proceeds from that will go to local organizations who will be assisting in getting gifts for needy families in our area. Well, not the start we would have liked, but it is what it is. Hawks are down 7-0. And here comes the kick. Mabins and Davis back deep. The kick will be taken at about the 9-yard line. This is Davis going up this sideline. Finds a little bit of room. He's across the 30 to the 35-yard line. Brought down there.
On the tackle for the Raiders.
Nice return of about 24 yards for Davis.
He was fearless too, Stuart. Here come the Raiders, and he was bopping in and around and dodging, and I thought he was going to get through. And he did, a couple tackles.
All right, first and 10 for Gretna at their 35. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers each side. Here's the snap. Quick throw across the middle, complete to Davis for about 4.
Davis on the passing end.
Ryder Brooks quickly getting that pass out. That's one thing you probably don't want to do against the Raiders. You want to get that ball out quick because they're going to be sending the rush. So gain of 4, second and 6.
4 yards for the Hawks. Second and 6.
Second and 6 now for Gretna.
We'll take it in small chunks as long as it's positive.
All right, man in motion. High snap, the handoff up the middle, across the 40 to the 41. Brings up 3rd and 4, gain of 2.
Hands off to Hayden Moon.
That was Hayden Moon on the carry.
Armand Clark Jr. making a stop for the Raiders.
Big 3rd down play now for Gretna. You just don't want to give the ball back to the Raiders.
3rd and 4.
At this point, 10:37 in the first quarter. 3rd and 4. Man in motion. And they're going to fake the pitch, going with the pass. Complete, but short of the first down.
But that was a pretty pass.
Yeah, but you needed 4. You got 1. 4th and 3, punting situation for Gretna. So the Hawks were forced with a decision here, which I think they're going to have to punt it. Punter comes in.
4th and 3 for the Hawks.
You think they have a trick play in the bag right now?
No, I think they better kick it. And they need to hurry up before they get a delay of game call here. Now they're gonna go for it. And here's the high snap. Handoff is Moon straight ahead with a little second effort. He may have it. It's close. Waiting for the officials to determine it. It's really close. They're taking a good look at it, and they may measure. They're going to measure. A gutsy call by Coach Miller early in the game to go for it on 4th and 3. We'll see if it pays off. It's going to be inches either way. Good strong run by Moon, trying to get every inch of ground that he could.
May I have your attention, please? We have a blue car in the parking lot. License number VMS8453.
All right. It is short. Raiders get it. Short by a little.
Raiders
still a gutsy
first
call.
and 10.
Yeah.
They came to win tonight.
Well, I know the coach wants to limit Appomattox's offense as much as possible. And the way you do that is keep it on offense. And came up just a little bit short. And we'll see if the Raiders, the Hawks, have figured out this option offense here because on that pitch there was nobody out there on the right side. Our quarterback will operate from the shotgun. Man in motion. They'll fake it. Keeper by the quarterback. Finds a little bit of room. Gains about 5 yards before being tripped up. That was
number 8.
Trey Lawing. Lawing is unique in that he has won a state championship every year.
Jameis Childress making
and he's looking to make it 4. So
that would look good on a college resume.
Pick up a
certainly
6.
would.
2nd and 4.
All right, a gain of 6, 2nd and 4. Lawing takes a look, takes his time, gets under center, and he's going to hand it off. And good defense there. The tackle was broken, but the Hawks will finally get to the ball and make the stop. A gain of 1, 3rd and 3.
Who had that?
53 had him first, but Penix carried it. Same one that got the touchdown.
You got 2.
He got
1.
we'll call it 3rd and 3, a short 3. 3rd and a short 3. Lawing will go under center on 3rd and a short 3. Raiders leading 7-0. And we got the Raiders moving. 5-yard penalty coming up against the Raiders on that illegal procedure. And that makes it, instead of 3rd and 3, we'll call it about 3rd and 8. Raiders scored on their first play from scrimmage on their first possession and now lead at 7-0, 8-10 to go in the first quarter.
I hope the Hawks worked on penalties this week and how to prevent them because that really plagued them last week.
Okay, 3rd and 8. Here's the handoff. Right side. Good pursuit as the quarterback will actually keep that. He'll get 3 yards. Still going to be 4th and about 4. 4th and 4.
4th down.
Think they'll go, Pat?
Oh, yeah, they're going to go.
They came to win too, right?
Well, they got the punter in.
It's always a fake play. So
Timeout on the field.
Timeout.
Hey, can I talk about the old-timey?
You have to do it after this play.
Okay. That's a quick timeout.
I think it was an equipment issue or something. Not a team timeout. 4th down. Punter is in. Hawks have no one back to return it. And he's just going to kick it, try to pin Gretna back. And he will be successful. The Hawks will get it back at about the 3-yard line.
Colin Slagle downs the ball.
1st and 10 for Gretna at their 3. That was better defense, though, as the Hawks were able to force Appomattox into a punt.
To a punt situation, absolutely. And that's good to see early on. Give them confidence.
Now if they can get the offense going, Appomattox is playing the field position game here. We'll see if they try to put a lot of pressure here, try to make a turnover. Ryder Brooks comes in from the sideline with the play. His team is already out there. And again, the Hawks backed up about the 3-yard line. Here's a handoff straight ahead. This is a good little push up the middle by Hayden Moon. And the Hawks dig out of the hole a little bit, get across the 5 and take it up to about the 8-yard line. A good solid 5 on that. 2nd and 5, a short 5.
Moon coming up in
Well, if we move it 5 yards at a time, that runs the clock down as well.
2nd and 5 for the Gretna
All right.
Hawks.
Looks like some indecisiveness from a couple of the offensive linemen who thought they were to come out. They were told to go back in. All right, here's a handoff. Right up the middle, this is Davenport. who almost breaks through, and he's got the first down
That was a wonderful call.
up to the 16-yard line. So we got about 7 on that. And the Hawks get their first down of the night at 6:35 to go in the first quarter.
1st and 10, Hawks.
Again, a very basic offense here. And here's a handoff. This is Moon again, straight ahead. And the Hawks are just right now trying to play power football. They got their big linemen in there and just trying to run that ball straight ahead. Pick up of 3
Moon on the carry.
by Moon that time. 2nd and 7. Gretna leading 7-0.
2nd and 7.
Appomattox leading.
Appomattox leading, thank you. All right, here's the handoff again. This time, stood up, gain of perhaps 2.
Who had that?
Not sure who got that. Again, Gretna moving a lot of players in and out, and this is going to lead, if you're not careful, it's going to lead to some confusion.
2 yards. 3rd and 5.
3rd down now, 3rd and 5.
Fresh legs in.
All right, on 3rd down. High snap. It's going to be kept by the quarterback, and this is 14 on the carry. That's Wooten, and he's going to be short. He gained a couple. It's going to be 3rd and about 3 coming up. And what do you do here if you're Gretna? You're going to go for it again or punt it this time? Looks like the punter is in.
Well,
4th and 3.
All right, Hawks send in the punting unit. And here's the kick. He gets it away. There was some pressure. Gets a good bounce at the end of that. The flag comes in. Could be a roughing the punter. The flag came in much later. The ball is dead at around midfield. We'll see about the flag. If it is roughing the kicker, it will be a first down for Gretna.
we'll take it.
So we still don't know the call yet. Looks like the Raiders would have it at about the Gretna 47. Still waiting for the penalty. They're going to mark it off after the kick. So this happened apparently after the play. So they're not giving the rough in the pass, the punter penalty. And I don't know what the penalty was yet. It may have been a block in the illegal block in the back.
1st and 10 on the 42-yard line.
All right, so they back it up to the 42 of Appomattox, and it will be 1st and 10 for the Raiders. All right, Raiders leading 7-0, 5 minutes to go. Timeout, Gretna. They had too many players on the field.
Timeout, Gretna.
Those are the kind of issues that really bother a coach when you don't have the right personnel.
Well, as you mentioned, they're moving people in and out, so maybe it's a little mix-up.
Hey, I'd like to thank Gretna Drug for making the music happen 7 days a week, 24/7, from the Gretna Drug Studios on The Cross. 104.3 FM, AM 730, thecrossfm.com.
I also want to thank Gretna Tire for their Faith and Family Player of the Week. Football Faith.
Let's go, defense!
Family Player of the Week. We'll talk more about it. They're going to play.
So, Ryder Brooks was the Player of the Week last week.
There were several candidates for it, but he did an awesome job.
Get in there, Blue!
All right, 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Quarterback Lawing under center. And he's going to throw. Looking to throw. Throws it short. Catch is made. and will be tackled for first down. You got about 15 on that.
Flag on the play.
There is a flag, however. Face mask against Gretna. That's a 15-yard penalty.
Foul, face mask against Gretna Hawks.
4:52 to go in the first quarter now. Appomattox leading 7-0, and this penalty against Gretna takes it inside of the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Not what we're looking for this early in the game.
All right, we'll see if the Hawks defense can stand up here. Lawing is going to be under center this time. 2 running backs. And he will hand it off to number 4. Straight ahead.
Hands off to Jonathan Penix.
Penix for 2. And it'll be 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 now for the Raiders.
Pick up of about 2 yards by Penix.
We're in the first quarter. The Raiders leading 7-0 over the Gretna Hawks.
You know, I'm impressed with the Gretna fans. We've got a lot here representing 12th man for the Hawks team.
On 2nd down, man in motion. Lawing keeps it and is ahead for just a few yards.
On the keeper.
He will take it for about 3 yards, and we'll call it 3rd and 5.
Jackson Moon.
Quarterback number 8, Lawing on the carry. And Jackson Moon, number 50 for the Hawks, in on that stop. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 now for the Raiders.
Come on, defense.
Lawing goes under center. And he's going to hand it off straight up the middle. And a nice run up the middle.
Penix takes a handoff.
Penix,
Troy Lawing.
I think he's going to be a little short. Well, they're going to mark it right at the first down.
Penix
First down.
First down.
Got just enough.
1st and 10 Raiders.
1st and 10 for the Raiders. I think it was 3 to go. He got just enough. All right, so 1st and 10 now at the 18 of Gretna. Here's a handoff. Number 6 is going to be gang tackled by there, a host of Hawks.
On the carry from the Raiders.
Walker, number 6, and he was not able to get going as he came across the left side, gained maybe 1. Nice swarm of Gretna defenders there to greet him.
Pick up of about 2 yards.
So we'll call it 2nd and 9.
Picks up 2.
I was a little worried about his arm because it was out of the tackle. It looked like it was hitting the ground pretty hard.
All right, on 2nd down. Quarterback to throw. Looking, got a man open in the end zone. Touchdown. Flag on the play, however. There is a flag. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage, and they may have to just go ahead and
flag on the play.
Supply that cannon. Maybe that was a shot for no reason. Holding against the Raiders.
Wow. So no good?
No good. The only way it'd be good is if we decline the penalty. All right, so that'll back them up. It looks like a good 10 or 11 yards. Makes it 2nd and about 20, 21.
2nd and 18.
Oh, they say 18. Here's Lawing, low snap. Sets up a screen pass, complete to number 6. Has a blocker in front of him. He's going to go all the way. That's Walker on the screen pass. 28 yards. $1:55 to go. So the next play after the penalty,
Back for the extra point attempt.
another touchdown pass. Extra point attempt coming by Robertson. And the kick on the way is good.
Extra point is good. Raiders 14, Hawks 0.
The Raiders lead it now 14-0. You know the good thing about that touchdown? If you could have a good thing,
What's that?
they didn't get time to load the cannon again.
But they did. They hit the cannon. You
Did
didn't
they?
hear it?
I heard it one time.
No, they did it again.
Okay. I'm tuning out the cannon.
If it's not the cannon, it's the train whistle.
Let's go.
All right.
Raiders.
We, again, on a cool, cloudy night here in October, but feels pretty good to be out here.
I'll be honest, it's one of the most pleasant nights we've had at Appomattox in years past.
Well, normally we play later in the year against the Raiders, but they've changed the schedule up. I'm trying to find my sheet. Thanks to Chappie Brown and Gretna Drug, now offering the third COVID-19 vaccine booster. Stop by and see Chappie, discuss your eligibility for the vaccine. Also, flu shots are now available as well. Talk to Chappie about that, and he will set you up for your flu shot or your COVID booster.
Davis and Davis back both for the Hawks.
There's a nice kick going back to the 5-yard line. This is Davis. Davis comes up the sideline again and is knocked out of bounds on the far side at the 25-yard line. A hard hit and a flag at the end of that play. This may be a late hit or a roughness call against the Raiders, but we'll wait and see. Reminder while we wait
He is fearless with that ball.
that Gretna Dairy Queen is now hiring. Gretna Dairy Queen has immediate openings for just the right individual who loves working with the community and offering customer service with a smile. That's what keeps customers coming back. And if you believe you're the right person and desire to make a difference, be sure to go by and apply with Mike or Debbie or Janie to learn more. Gretna Dairy Queen is an equal opportunity employer. All right, that was a sideline warning, no penalty against Appomattox. So 1st and 10 for Gretna, down 14-0 here in the first quarter. And here's Brooks to throw. Brooks, quick throw over the middle. Complete for about 10. That is complete to number two. Jiggets on the catch.
On the receiving end for the Hawks.
And enough for a Gretna Hawks first down, Matt.
1st and 10, Gretna.
And we're talking about Dairy Queen. We'll get to this in just a minute.
Let's go, Gretna!
Hawks have 1st and 10 after the 10-yard completion. And here's a pitch. Whoa, ball is loose. Raiders pick it up. They're taking it the other way. And at the 5, in for the score. Defensive touchdown there. A scoop and score. And
55.
number 55. It was a bad pitch. And actually when he pitched it, the Raiders knew what was coming because they were back there near the running back ready to take that pitch. Score goes to 20-0. Be sure to tune in 7 days a week at 7 a.m. for the Gretna Dairy Queen Rise and Shine Gospel Bluegrass Hour. Start your day off right with a $4 breakfast from Gretna Dairy Queen. Sausage, egg, and cheese, or a bacon, egg, and cheese, hash brown, and a soft drink, all for only $4. That's the Gretna Dairy Queen Rise and Shine Gospel Bluegrass Hour daily at 7 a.m. on the Cross. Well, that was an unfortunate turn of events there as the Raiders get the defensive touchdown. And the extra point is good. So with 1:18 to go, it's Gretna trailing 21-0 here. The Hawks have moved the ball on offense, but so far the Raiders have had the answers here in the first quarter.
That was an unfortunate play right there.
Yeah, you got to give credit to the Raiders there. The defense knew that we were running that pitch play, and they were there, and sort of got in the way of everything. And now I think it was Mabins maybe that the intended pitch, and he never got the ball to him.
Drawing will be held 2 weeks from tonight.
And so the Raiders will kick it off again, leading by a score of 21-0 here with 1:18 to go in the first quarter.
And she will be glad to sell you a ticket. This is a fundraiser to help pay for Raiders championship rings.
Number 91 getting ready to kick off for the Raiders. Back deep again is going to be Davis and Mabins to return.
Back to kick.
And here's the kick by Robertson. This one is a low liner. Mabins takes it at the 13, comes around the right side up the middle, now cuts out to the outside. He's got one man to beat down the sideline to 40, 30, out of bounds, inside of the 30, at about the 27-yard line. Cameron Mabins on a nice return.
Mabins on the run back, and he's run out of bounds by kicker Ty Robertson.
Took that ball at about the 15, and the angle here is not good, but he took it inside of the 30, so we're talking about 35, 45, 50, about 50 yards. First and 10 for Gretna. We'll see if they can.
The Hawks take over first and 10 on the 29-yard line.
We'll see if they can finish this off here. High snap and a flag on the play. Right away, illegal procedure against Gretna.
False start against the Gretna Hawks.
And so with 1:07 to go, Hawks find themselves with first and 15. Yeah, 1:07 to go. Raiders on top, 21-0. 2 scores on offense, 1 on defense.
Ball resting on the 34-yard line.
Hawks with a great kickoff return.
First and 15.
Now first and 15 for Gretna after the 5-yard penalty. Pistol formation. Man in motion. Going to hand it to Davenport, and he is hit and knocked down immediately as he tries to go up the middle.
Davenport hit hard by a host of Raiders.
So that'll be looks like about to the line of scrimmage. So second down. No gain.
They seem to be heading in the moment, Appomattox, and they know exactly what we're going to do.
Well, they just got a good defense. All right, here's Brooks on second down from the shotgun. He's got Davenport right behind him again, and we got another flag.
Flag on the play.
Illegal procedure again against the offense.
False start against the Hawks.
So second and 20. Second and 20 now for Gretna, and after that good kickoff return,
second and 21.
Hawks are seeing the opportunity slip away.
Coming right on back down the field the opposite direction.
This may be the last play of the quarter, down to 15 seconds. Hawks do not appear eager to run one this quarter. Now down to 8 seconds, 7, 6. They're going to run it. Brooks to throw. Pressure comes. Hit as he throws it, and it is almost caught in and out of the hands of Jiggets. Close on that. Unable to bring it in. It looked initially like he had it, but he was not able to bring it in.
That's the end of the first quarter.
So the quarter ends on that play.
Raiders 21.
And our score here as we head to the second quarter is Appomattox 21, Gretna 0. Again, this weekend coming up. Not tomorrow, but following Saturday, a week from tomorrow. It's the Old Timey Gospel Jubilee. Saturday, October 16th. They're going to have a little Mr. and Ms. Jubilee contest at 10 a.m. You can sign up for that at camperscare.org. Entertainment on stage includes Audrey Meadows, Jolie Osborne, Roger Meadows, Audie Meadows, Anthony Atkins, Donald Miller, and more. Singing begins at 9 a.m. behind the American National Bank. Also, a reminder, they'll have fried pies, stew, pumpkins for sale, and commemorative T-shirts to commemorate this year's old-timey gospel jubilee. All right. That and much more going on Saturday, October 16th in Gretna. See you there. All right. On third down, Brooks to throw. Going for a deep pass, and it is tipped by the defender and incomplete. Bringing up fourth down.
Fourth down.
So fourth and about 21. Punting unit will come on for Gretna. So the punting team comes on. Hopefully they got everybody out there. It's got one late center coming in late. And we're ready. Low snap. He dropped it. And he'll have to fall on it. That's all he could do. So the Raiders will have it right around midfield. Couple of mistakes.
Missed in the air. Is that ball getting dewy?
Raiders take over first and 10.
A little bit, but that was just a low snap. And he didn't handle it cleanly.
I just wondered. It's a little foggy. And I'm just
Ball
wondering if
resting on the 49-yard line.
They wipe the balls off too.
Okay.
So the Raiders take over right around midfield, maybe the 49 of Gretna. So a couple mistakes here by Gretna on low snap and the fumble. The Raiders have taken advantage of the fumble. We'll see what they do here. Quarterback to throw, under pressure,
No way. No way.
breaks a tackle, and breaks another tackle. Now reverses field and comes around the side, up the sideline, and he's going to be all the way down for the touchdown, I do believe.
Takes it home to the end zone.
That's why he's dangerous. Lawing should have been sacked at least twice.
3 times.
And was able to escape, get around the containment on the far side of the field and go right up the sideline. Took that 49 yards. Things getting out of hand here in the second quarter as Gretna trails now pending the extra point, which will be coming up momentarily. And we got a flag on that, but it is good.
Flag on the play.
And waiting to see what the flag is about. It's against Appomattox. I didn't see what the call was. Is the official
Holding against the Raiders.
holding on an extra point. This makes it a little more interesting for the kicker, Robertson. This time that penalty backs it up, and this will make it a much longer attempt. He certainly got the leg to do it. Here's the snap, the kick on the way, and it's picture perfect, good.
Robertson's extra point is good.
So our score is Appomattox 28, Gretna 0 here early in the second quarter.
Just for the fans back home, when you hear the train whistle, just know that the extra point's good.
Yeah, when you hear the cannon or the train, that means things are going well for the Raiders. Hey, Gretna Drug, thank you for making the music happen 7 days a week, 24/7, from the Gretna Drug Studios on the Cross. Thank you. So we're talking about the Gretna old-timey Jubilee, Gospel Jubilee coming up Saturday the 16th. Greenfield Baptist Church, we didn't get to that, is also sponsoring a Christmas store at the old-timey Jubilee. And proceeds will benefit, again, local missions to provide Christmas gifts to needy families.
And if other churches want to participate, all they have to do is reach out.
Yeah, if you're interested in a booth or something like that, just contact through camperscare.org, leave a message there. Reminder again that after the game, Gretna Tire and Recamping Company sponsors the Faith, Family, and Football Player of the Week. And the coach, Miller, will be making a decision on who that will be. And that'll be announced next Friday. Here's the kick back deep. This is Davis again. Davis.
Dante Davis
is going to be brought down.
Kickoff return from the Gretna Hawks.
This is probably the shortest return of the night. And again, my angle from the field, I am on the 30. And he is on the other end. And it looks like maybe the 25 or so. It's just difficult to make an exact determination.
First and 10 on the old 21-yard
All right, the 21, okay. First and 10. Brooks from the shotgun. Hawks, he's going to hand it off. And not sure who got that. Davenport.
Brooks.
Got about 2. And we'll call it 2nd and 8.
3 yards. 2nd and 7.
All right, they call it 3, 2nd and 7 from this angle. Hard for me to determine. We'll go with the 3. On 2nd down. Brooks to hand off. This time they're going to cut it outside. And short yardage. Moon comes around the left side. And picks up a good chunk of yards. Looks like he's going to be a yard short, so we'll give him 6 on that carry. 3rd and 1. And Brooks will stay in the shotgun here. And handoff. This time the Raiders are there to stand it up. We'll see if they were able to get that first down. Looks like they may have lost a little bit. A loss on the play. So 4th and a longer one here for the Hawks.
4th and 2.
0-2 to go in the second quarter. Appomattox leading 28-0. Punting situation. Punter is in for Gretna. And we've got a flag. If it's against Appomattox, it's first down Gretna. Looks like it was offsides against the Raiders, so that's a first down for Gretna on the 5-yard penalty. So the Hawks offense will come back onto the field now. All right, Brooks has a man in motion, a high snap. He'll pitch it going around the right side. This is Davis.
Brooks pitches out to Davis.
And he'll get maybe 3 or 4 around the right side.
Colin Slagle brings him down for the Raiders. Davis
9-10 to go in the second quarter. On second down now, the Hawks send 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Quarterback going to roll the pocket and throws an interception right into the hands of number 11 for the Raiders. I don't think he ever saw him. Slagle intercepts it, takes it back to about the Gretna line of scrimmage, which was approximately the 35-yard line or so. First down. That's the throw that Brooks would like to have back. 8:46 to go in the second quarter. The Raiders have an excellent opportunity here. Again, capitalizing on mistakes. We'll see what they can do here. Taking a look at the sideline, and they apparently don't have enough players. Now they do. And they'll call timeout. Raiders take a timeout. And with our score 28-0 with 8:46 to go. We are right now in a timeout with the Raiders taking a timeout. They didn't have enough players
Don't forget,
on
folks,
the field.
at halftime, visit the concession stand. We've got Chick-fil-A meal deals tonight for you, and also hot dog, popcorn meal deals, all available tonight.
Hawks have moved the ball, tonight, but not with consistency. And that's something that they've had some trouble with during the season. They've had some big plays to score, but to have a sustained drive, that's been where they've struggled a little bit. So against the Raiders, they're going to make you drive the field. So you got to make sure you don't make any mistakes during those series because they'll capitalize on them.
And we've seen fumbles, we've seen interceptions, but we've also seen the Gretna defense hold the Raiders, and they had to punt a time or two.
All right, 1st and 10 for Appomattox now after the timeout. Lawing under center. And he's going to throw. And throws deep, flag on the play. The man is wide open, overthrows him, however. Intended for number 15, but there is a flag. Another flag. 2 flags, 3 flags. There's 3 flags on the ground at the moment.
Okay, so I have a question. If you have 3 flags, is it all the same play, or is it 3 different plays?
It depends. It could be 3 different penalties. It could be 2 or 3 saw the same penalty.
Okay.
They're picking the football up. And I'm still looking at the official to see what he's going to call here. It's against the Raiders. Probably holding.
Holding against the Raiders.
All right, holding against the Raiders. The official turns towards the home side of the field and makes a call, so I'm not able to see it. So that will back the Raiders up. Lawing is difficult. The Hawks have gotten pressure on him, but he's very hard to find and get a hold to.
He's broken numerous tackles. I don't know why they can't bring him down.
He's very shifty. 1st and a long ways. Looks like about maybe 25. Lawing from the shotgun. Takes a snap. Pressure comes. He's able to get away. And finally brought down. Jackson Moon got him.
Injured Hawk over here.
All right. He's up and appears to be okay, but anyway, 3 Hawks had a chance at him, but he got away from the first 2, but Moon was able to corral him again, and we just mentioned how difficult he is to bring down. Kind of reminds you of Juan Thornhill, how he could move around in the pocket. Injured player coming out there. If you'll give me his name. It's,
2nd down and 35.
Devin Smith.
Smith, yeah, 53, Devin Smith. He'll be right back. Just
Anthony Privet in, number 62.
All right, Privet goes in. Now 2nd and a long ways. Here for 2nd and 35 after the sack. Lawing to throw. Throws it over to the far side of the field.
Slagle takes the pass.
Slagle takes it. Goes straight up the field to about the 48-yard line, where it remains 3rd and a very lengthy 3rd and I don't know, close to
3rd and 30.
Yeah, 3rd and about 30. On 3rd and 30. Low snap. Lawing looking to throw. He's going to go for a deep pass. And it is caught. by number 1. We have an injured Hawk. We have an injured player there. The defender for Gretna injured at the end of that play. Over on the far side, we don't have his number. This is going to be a yard short, so 4th and 1.
I've got 25 yards.
4th and 1 for it. He got 29. As they continue to take a look at the Gretna player now sitting up on the far side. All right, still tending to the injured player for Gretna. Over on the far side of the field. Don't forget now, again, this coming Saturday, the 16th, October 16th, a week from tomorrow, the Old Timey Gospel Jubilee coming up Saturday, October 16th. Don't forget the Little Mr. and Mrs. Jubilee contest at 10 a.m. You can sign up by going to camperscare.org. They've got the sign-up form there. Also, entertainment that day includes Audrey Meadows, Jolie Osborne, Roger Meadows, Audie Meadows, and Anthony Atkins, Donald Miller. More singing, even more singers than that. Singing starts at 9 a.m. This is behind the American National Bank.
A big hand for Cameron.
That's Cameron Mabins.
Oh, no.
Cameron Mabins.
Mabins comes up a little gimpy there. He's going to have some help to get off the field. And Mabins
he's been a vital player tonight.
He's been vital throughout this season. He had that big kickoff return earlier. He suffered for some cramps, but this right here may not be a cramp. So slowly being brought off, being helped off with coaches under both shoulders. So Mabins.
Everybody say a prayer for you.
Reminder that Gretna Tire Faith, Family, and Football Player of the Week this week. Past week was Ryder Brooks. And, of course, after tonight, the coach Miller will determine a new Player of the Week for this week.
For the Raiders.
So remember that, and we thank Gretna Tire and Recapping Company for sponsoring Faith, Family, and Football on the Cross. Our 4th and 1. The Raiders have almost made up all the lost yardage. And here's the keeper by Lawing. And he's got enough of the first down. Picks up about 4.
Trey Lawing picking up the first down.
6:37 to go in the second quarter. And again, it's the Raiders leading 28-0. And on the move here. Hawks had an excellent opportunity on defense that time, but let it slip away as Lawing was able to complete that 29-yard pass, then pick up the additional yardage on the next play. Now first down for the Raiders. Lawing going to hand it off, number 6, for a good gain. That's Walker. He's near first down yardage.
Taking a hand off from Trey Lawing.
Looks like he got about 10 on that. Now first and goal for the Raiders. Lawing under center. And he's going to pitch it. Coming out wide right. Now cutting inside of his blocker. In for the score. That was Penix. Penix on the run from inside of the 10. In for the score. And the Raiders now lead it 34-0 with 5:45 to go in the second quarter. Taking a look at Mabins on the sideline, getting some water, and
Ty Robinson's kick is good.
So the extra point is good.
Raiders 35.
And now Appomattox leads it by a score of 35-0. We were talking about the Old Timey Gospel Jubilee coming up Saturday, October 16th. We failed to mention the last time about fried apple pies, and I love a fried apple pie. Stew, pumpkins for sale, and a T-shirt to commemorate this year's Old Timey Gospel Jubilee. That's some of the things you'll find. Again, if you have a church or other organization that would like a table, contact the cross through camperscare.org and send a message, and they will hook you up for that.
So it looks like everything starts about 9 a.m. Unless you want to
Music starts at 9, and the old-timey Mr. and Mrs.
contest at 10.
is at 10. And other things will be going on throughout the day, and should be a fun event for our town.
Yes.
And anybody else that wants to come to our town to enjoy
Absolutely. It's wonderful.
You're welcome.
Company. Come on down. You're right. Pumpkins, pies.
And Greenfield Baptist Church is also having a Christmas store at the Old Timey Gospel Jubilee. And the proceeds from that will benefit local missions to help provide Christmas gifts to needy families. Here's the kick. This one's heading back to Davis. Davis going across the field. Now tries to cut but slips. And he will be stopped back deep. Could not get the footing when he tried to make that cut.
Just wonder if it's a little wet. You know, the dew.
Yeah, the grass will get a little bit wet.
Gretna Hawks.
But it's wet.
First and 10 on their own
It's wet for both sides of the ball. 5:41 to go in the second quarter. It's been the Raiders really getting with it here, leading 35-0.
So I'm just going to ask the question, when does the continuous clock start?
I don't know. We're getting ready to find out. 5:41. I know it'll start at halftime, but they got some halftime activities planned too here for here's a handoff. This is the quarterback keeper, Wooten, around the right side. Gain maybe 4. And again, it's hard for me to determine it exactly. So, second down, Hawks get back, ready to go again on the next play. High snap over the head of the quarterback. He's going to have to fall on it back near the goal line. That snap went right over the quarterback's head, and he had to just run back and fall on it. And at the 5-yard line, it makes it third down. And about 17 maybe. All right. So things 19. Things just not going well here at all. And again, some mistakes, some fumbles, interceptions, high snaps, low snaps, everything. It's just right now working against the Gretna Hawks. There's a little pass play and not able to get it out there. Incomplete, and fourth down coming up for Gretna. Now fourth down, pinned back at around your 5-yard line. Oh, they did say it was complete. Okay. And picked up maybe 4 yards. Still going to be about 4th and 15. 25.
Forward end of the bleachers near the tennis court. Line up for the induction ceremony.
And so now, penalty on the kick.
Again,
offsides against the Raiders. So the Raiders making some mistakes, but so far the mistakes they've made are not as costly.
Lined up for the induction ceremony. Thank you.
All right, so they'll back the Raiders up there a little bit and give Gretna a little more room to punt this. Makes it now about 4th and 11. Here's a snap. Gets the kick away. A lot of pressure. Heading to the out-of-bounds sideline, and it's going to go out There's a flag, and the punter was run into. That's a personal foul. That's a Gretna first down.
Well, finally, it happened down here, too.
Roughing the passer penalty against the Raiders.
Roughing the punter. That's going to be 15 yards and an automatic first down. So the Hawks will retain possession.
Keeps the ball, 1st and 10.
3:38 to go in the second quarter. And again, we said the Raiders making some mistakes too. That's 2 mistakes in a row for them. The offsides penalty and then the roughing the punter. Now the question is, can the Hawks turn it into some points? 1st and 10 for Gretna around the 30-yard line. All right, here's a snap again high. And quarterback Wooden unable to get going. And there's a flag after the play. Well after the play here, so this will be unsportsmanlike conduct against somebody. Waiting for the officials to decide what to do. Personal foul against both teams. So they're going to just leave the ball right there and go to second down. 2nd and 10 for Gretna. Clock rolling, 3:19 to go.
2nd and 10.
Quarterback dropped the ball and could not get going after that. And a loss on that play. There was Wooden in at quarterback. And he just dropped the snap. Loss of 1, 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11. Now for Gretna. All right, Brooks will come back into the game at quarterback. 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Brooks takes the snap, straight drop, throws it, intending for Jiggets. That should be a penalty.
Pass is incomplete.
All right. The player just ran right over the receiver and didn't look back for the ball, and no flag, however. It makes it 4th down. So 4th down, another punting situation for Gretna.
Fourth down.
Again, our score, Appomattox 35, Gretna 0. We're late in the second quarter here. They're going to go. No, they're going to punt. Punter's in. Gets it blocked, partially blocked. And it will roll dead at the Gretna 43-yard line where the Raiders will take over. Someone got a hand on it.
The ref had to do a little jumping, too. He almost got hit by it.
2:16 to go in the quarter. Raiders in control, 35-0. And now the Raiders, they have Law in the shotgun. Man in motion. He'll hand it to him coming across. It's Penix. Penix gets a block outside on the left side, cuts back to the middle. Penix still on his feet.
Jonathan Penix on the carry.
Finally brought down. He'll get about 11 yards. Enough for a first down.
1st and 10 Raiders.
All right, timeout on the field. Raiders take a timeout here.
Raiders.
So with timeout on the field, the Raiders leading 35-0. 2:04 to go. $2:04 to go in the quarter. And special thanks to Chappie Brown and Gretna Drug, now offering the third COVID-19 vaccine, the so-called booster. You can stop by, see Chappie, and discuss your eligibility for this vaccine. And if you have questions or concerns about that, Chappie will be glad to talk with you, provide the information you need to make an informed decision on your health and the health of your family. That's Gretna Drug, your trusted neighborhood pharmacy for well over 100 years. And flu shots are also now available. Paper just dropped to the floor.
To the ground?
Yep.
Which paper was that?
Probably one I need. 2:04 to go.
I don't see it.
Raiders 1st and 10.
So first down for the Raiders when they get ready to go here once again.
Ball resting on the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 at Gretna's 41.
Check that 31-yard line.
Oh, make it the 31. Raiders taking a lot of time here. And that may be a delay of game. It is a delay against the Raiders. 5-yard penalty. Takes it back to the 36-yard line. Makes it 1st and 15 for the Raiders. Raiders to the line.
1st and 15.
Shotgun formation. And here's quarterback to throw, going for all of it deep. The man is out there, overthrown. Just barely, intended for number 15. Flag on the play.
Lawrence pass, incomplete to Collier. Flag on the play.
That was intended for Collier. And he overthrew him. He was open. He overthrew him by just a little bit. Again, able to get behind the Gretna pass defense. Looks like it's against the Raiders. Probably going to be holding.
Holding against the Raiders.
All right, holding against Appomattox here. Backs him up to the Gretna side of the field. Actually, to the Appomattox side at the 49-yard line. All right. Little signal between the receiver and the quarterback here. They're going to do the same, going the other way with a little screen pass. It's complete across the middle, and he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. 51 yards. Lawing a little shaken up at the end of that play as he got nailed as he threw it, but he's up and okay. Again, a long play for a score. Short pass turns into a long gain. And the Raiders lead it 41-0.
But it's still counted as a pass. Right?
So, with 1:40 to go, it's Appomattox pending the extra point. Could be leading. And they do 42-0.
Extra point is good.
And so the Raiders will kick it off one more time here in this first half.
I also noticed it was hard to bring him down, hard to tackle him. They are very agile, flexible, and bounce around, and it's hard.
Yeah, some poor tackling too. But I'm looking at the Raiders. And looking at especially the offensive defensive lines, they're not really big, but they are very, very talented, and it's just like a machine out there.
They are, but they got a lot of penalties too.
Well,
I guess it doesn't matter right now. But as they progress in the season,
when you can take a 10-yard penalty and still throw a touchdown on the next pass, it doesn't really hurt you. When you get into the playoffs, yeah. You got to be careful of that. But right now, the Raiders are so far ahead that the penalties don't really bother them. But although I know that their coach is a stickler for not making mistakes. All right, so now the Raiders will kick off. leading 42-0. And here comes the kick. It's going to be Davis. Davis has been busy tonight. Davis trying to weave his way through. And he is stumbling ahead all the way out to the 41-yard line.
What a great run.
And he's been the star tonight. I think he's a candidate for the Gretna Tire and Recapping Company Faith, Family, and Football Player of the Week. He's getting a lot of yards on kickoffs.
He sure is.
He stumbled for about 15 yards. Just couldn't get his balance back under him, get his feet under him. And if he had, I think he could have scored on that. So with
ahead of the game.
So a minute 32, Hawks will have to move quickly here if they're going to be able to get some points before halftime. Quarterback under center. He's going to hand it off and stopped in the backfield. This is Wooten in the game at quarterback. And the handoff was to Hayden Moon. He loses 2.
Loses about 2 yards. 2nd and 12.
Second down now. Just looking at that defensive line, they're not big for Appomattox, but they're quick. All right, so second down. Under a minute to go now, 52 seconds. Hawks content to just run the clock out here. Hayden Moon on the pitch. Hayden Moon with a nice run up to midfield.
Hayden Moon on the carry for the Hawks.
He got about 9 yards on that. Again, 34 seconds. Clock continuing to roll. 3rd and a long 2.
Moon picks up 10 yards. 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2 now, down to 25 seconds. Clock moving. This will probably be the last play of the half. On 3rd and a long 2. And a keeper by the quarterback. And he may have lost the ball. Fumbled.
Melvin Wooden on the carry.
Did he fumble? It's only a few seconds, 1.5 seconds left. First down there. Hawks will need to. That's the half.
That is the end of the first half.
So they did get a first down on that.
Raiders 42. The Gretna Hawks 0.
So our score here at halftime is Appomattox 42, Gretna 0, and we will we'll talk about what happened there a little bit in just a moment. As far as the stats, we will find that Gretna did move the ball a little bit, and but the Appomattox attack is just overwhelming the Hawks here tonight. Where are you going to be next Saturday, October 16th? Well, we hope you're going to be at the Old Timey Gospel Jubilee, Saturday, October 16th. The Little Mr. and Mrs. Jubilee contest at 10 a.m. You can sign up at camperscare.org for that. On-stage entertainment includes Audrey Meadows, Jolie Osborne, Roger Meadows, Audie Meadows, Anthony Atkins, Donald Miller, and more. The singing starts at 9 a.m. right behind the American National Bank. Reminder, too, there's fried apple pies, stew, pumpkins for sale, T-shirts to commemorate the first annual Old Timey Gospel Jubilee as well. And Greenfield Baptist Church will be also sponsoring a Christmas store. The Christmas store will sell items that you can purchase, and that money will benefit local missions who Bob and local missions that will be trying to purchase items to benefit families at Christmas time. Again, if you want to be a part of it, if you are part of a church or civic organization, contact camperscare.org. Go to camperscare.org and leave a message, and they'll get back with you on that. We're here at halftime. The Raiders are getting ready to perform. They're also going to have a Hall of Fame program too here. So
at this time, we will be presenting Coach David Reed with a special presentation. It gives me great honor as a former student athlete to present this to Coach David Reed.
Just hope that you'll be able to take advantage of the
greatest appreciation. We present
of all the things that are planned for next Saturday, October 16th, there in the town of Gretna.
Thank you for building the character.
And we're here at halftime, and wanted to also thank Gretna Drug for making the music happen 7 days a week, 24/7, from the Gretna Drug Studios on the cross. And be sure to remember that. Thank Gretna Drug when you have the opportunity. We also want to remind you that Gretna Drug now has available the vaccine booster for COVID, and also flu shots are available now too. Be sure to take advantage of that opportunity. It's here locally for you, and they do a fine job of getting that to the people in the community. And we thank Chappie Brown and Gretna Drug and the entire staff there for their diligence in helping to make sure we stay healthy. We again find ourselves in a big hole here at halftime. Gretna trailing the Appomattox by a score 42-0, and
welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
The Raiders have just overwhelmed the Hawks throughout the first couple of quarters, no doubt about that. The Hawks have hung in there and gave it their best, but mistakes and turnovers are really have cost them, as Appomattox has been able to take advantage of those situations. We have a Hall of Fame thing here, and why don't we listen to this a little bit instead of trying to talk over the PA announcer? We'll just listen to this for a moment.
In 1973, a teacher and a coach for 32 years, he enjoyed teaching both history and Spanish and coached 5 sports. Prior to coming to Appomattox, he taught and coached at Amherst High School, where he started the track program. At Caroline High School, he served as head coach for football, baseball, track, and basketball. Later, he went on to be the head football and track coach at William Campbell High School. He went on to spend the next 20 years of his career here at Appomattox High School. While at Appomattox, Ray coached men's basketball for 3 years, was an assistant football coach for 8 years, and he was head volleyball coach for 10 years. He was the head outdoor girls track coach for 19 years. He recalls that for 16 years, way back in the day, he had to manually push a chalk line marker around what used to be a dirt track 7 times, just to create each of the runner lanes for every home meet. He was thrilled to see his team enjoy the state-of-the-art rubberized track during his last 3 years of coaching. The girls' track team represented Appomattox in regional and state competitions every season and were the Seminole District champions in both 1995 and 1996. Throughout his career, he coached numerous all-district and all-region athletes. Coach Archer was named the Seminole District Girls Track Coach of the Year twice, in 1995 and again in 1996. He is thankful to God for the opportunity to have taught and coached so many young people over the years. Ray retired from Appomattox in 1996, became an ordained minister, and has served as a full-time pastor for the past 23 years. He is extremely honored to be here tonight to accept this award. He and Jerry reside in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. He enjoys traveling, beekeeping and is a proud Dune daddy to 10 grandchildren. He says it is great to be here tonight in Raider Nation, and I'm extremely proud to be escorted by my grandson and your Appomattox Raider, number 11, Colin Slagle. Go Raiders!
That's quite a career there. Quite a career.
Next up, we have Dennis Carter.
Oh.
Dennis is being
Dennis
escorted
Carter.
by his wife of 32 years, Regina. Dennis Carter is a native of Danville and graduate of Danville Community College in 1977 and Virginia Tech in 1979. His broadcasting career spans more than 42 years, beginning at WBTM, WAKG Radio in Danville in 1979 and highlighted by 37 years at ABC 13 in Lynchburg. Dennis is now working part-time as co-host of the Sports Line on WLNI Radio in Lynchburg. He's been honored numerous times by the Virginia Association of Broadcasters and the Virginia Association Press Broadcasters, and is a past recipient of the Virginia High School Coaches Association Marshall Johnson Award for outstanding coverage of high school sports in Virginia. He's been inducted into the Danville Community College and Amherst County Sports Halls of Fame. And in 2020, Dennis was elected to the Virginia Sports Hall of Fame. That induction has been delayed by the pandemic, but is now scheduled for late April in 2022. Dennis is a graduate of GW in Danville, but a longtime supporter of the team. He proudly proclaims the Appomattox Raiders! Hall of Fame class of 2021 inductee and the Raiders' best friend, Dennis Carter!
All right, Dennis Carter being inducted into the Appomattox Hall of Fame. We are here at halftime, and it's Appomattox leading Gretna 42-0. And Kim, if you've got some of the stats, we can go over those now.
We'll try to speak over the announcer. So we know the score at halftime: Appomattox 42, Gretna 0. And the reason for that, Appomattox rushed 154 yards. They passed 135, 289 yards in the first half. 42 points. Gretna rushed 54 yards. They passed 19 for a total of 73 yards.
And fumble on the punt, interception,
weightlifting records for multiple years.
And something else, another fumble, a couple fumbles.
Several fumbles, several interceptions.
The Raiders were able to quickly turn those turnovers into points, and that's one reason why they've got 42 points here. We had an injury in the first half to Cameron Mavens.
So he's out for the night. He took his pads off, and he's out for the night.
And hopefully he'll be able to get back. But again, looked like an ankle injury, and those can be difficult to get over. All right, so we are here at halftime. It's the Hall of Fame announcements here tonight for the Raiders.
Tyrone is being escorted by his wife, Amy Hancock. He is a 1994 graduate of Appomattox County High School. He has been named All-District and All-Region High Jumper and Triple Jumper in 1992, 1993, and 1994. He was a Sloan All-District and All-Region basketball player in 1994. He was chosen as the 1994 New and Advanced and Seminole District Board's Basketball Player of the Year. After graduating from Appomattox County High School, Tyrone continued playing basketball at Ferrum College for a year and transferred to Macomb Junior College in Warren, Michigan. Now that his playing days are over, Tyrone has coached at several high schools, including Brookville, Holy Cross, and with Gary Ferguson here at Appomattox. He's currently coaching at Timberlake Christian School in Forest, Virginia. During the summer months, Tyrone is coaching AAU basketball with Team Loaded Central Virginia. When he's not surrounding himself with basketball, Tyrone enjoys spending time with his lovely wife, Amy, his 4 children, and his newborn granddaughter. Tyrone would like to thank his parents, John and Joyce Hancock, for putting up with the rigorous lifestyle of being an athlete's parents and support system, and also thank you to his sister, Contessa Hancock. Thank you to Doug Marshall, who took a chance on a fat, short, slow kid with a big personality. He would also like to say a huge thank you to Coach David Reed, who believed him even when he didn't believe in himself. He will always appreciate the patience and advice that Coach Reed gave and continues to give. Next up, we have Brandy King Knapp. Brandy is being escorted by her husband.
In case you're tuning in and wondering what we got going on here, it's the Hall of Fame inductees tonight here for the Appomattox Raiders, and I don't know how many they've got to do, but we're about 13 minutes into this, so and teams are normally about ready to come back by now, so it's going to be an extended halftime, and we've allowed you to hear some of these instead of trying to talk over the PA announcer. Thought it'd be good just to hear some of what's going on in Appomattox and over the years, and some names we of course recognize the name of Dennis Carter, and so congratulations to Dennis on his honor.
That's right. You know, talking about the lifestyle of an athlete and their parents and the support and the schedule of practice and trying to get your academics in there as well, your studies, to be dedicated to that is impressive. And for the coaches that give up their time as well.
Yeah, definitely a commitment to it, and certainly we can appreciate the effort that is made and the sacrifices that are made too.
Yeah, it's not just Friday night lights; it's all week long.
And 2006.
All right, so we're here at halftime, and Appomattox is leading Gretna 42-0. I want to remind you the old-timey Gospel Jubilee coming up Saturday, October 16th. And, of course, everybody loves the Little Mr. and Mrs. Old-Timers, and that is going to be at 10 a.m.
You register?
You have to go to camperscare.org and sign up there for that contest.
I sure would hate to be a judge for that. What a hard decision.
Other entertainment includes Audrey Meadows, Jolie Osborne, Roger Meadows, Audie Meadows, Anthony Atkins, Donald Miller, and more. The singing begins at 9 a.m. The stage is going to be behind the American National Bank. And reminder that food available. This is just some of it. There'll be other stuff too. But fried apple pies would be high on my list. Stew as well. Pumpkins for sale. Get those to be ready for Halloween. And what I think would be really nice is if you can get a T-shirt to commemorate this year's old-timey Gospel Jubilee. That will be available for you too.
So shopping opportunity, Christmas shopping opportunity. Greenfield Baptist Church will have crafts and gifts.
Christmas store, I don't know what all they'll have, but it's a Christmas store, and those proceeds will go to local missions to help provide Christmas for needy families in our area.
So where else would you want to be on Saturday?
Other than having to work.
Yeah, I guess so. But that means I can go. You can give me your extra money. I'll go spend it for you.
What do you mean extra money?
Your extra money for extra pies and some pumpkins. And
you can buy some pies and bring them to me.
I'll be happy to do that for you.
All right.
And pick up a few Christmas gifts too. Hey, and I'm going to even look for a T-shirt your size and mine. We'll have matching T-shirts.
Oh, boy. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of money. But all of that's going on. And camperscare.org invites you to Gretna next Saturday to take advantage of all those goings on in Gretna.
In the big parking lot right behind the theater, American National Bank.
All right. So we are still going along here in the Hall of Fame announcements. And
I'm assuming the band is going to do something because they're hiding behind those rolling.
Yeah, they're not going to have much of an opportunity to play. But the officials will only allow so much time. So we'll see what they're able to do here. But again, if you're tuning in, it's been all Appomattox on the scoreboard, leading Gretna 42-0. Appomattox amassing close to 300 yards of total offense, and Gretna 73 yards of offense. Now, they've had a lot of kickoff return yards. LaDonta Davis has, and also Cameron Mabin's good kickoff return yardage. But the problem with that is, if you got a lot of kickoff yards, that means you're getting kicked off to a lot. So, but again,
Doug Smith.
God bless you.
They are inducting the coach, Doug Smith, here tonight. And so folks here love Doug. And again, he's just going through a cancer treatment and is able to get back to the field this year.
And Coach Smith's youngest is his son, Austin Smith. He is a 1981 high school graduate from Frederick Douglass Senior High School, Upper Marlboro, Maryland. He attended college and played football at Liberty University from 1981 to 1985 and graduated from Liberty University in 1987. He coached the wide receivers under Morgan Hout at Liberty University in 1986.
Stuart, look at his team cheering for him. They're jumping up and down.
Leadership from Lynchburg College in 1995. He was a teacher, football, and track coach and athletic director for 5 years at William Campbell High School from 1987 to 1992. He then was a teacher, football, and track coach for 20 years at Heritage High School from 1992 to 2012. He has been teaching and coaching at Appomattox County High School since 2012. Congratulations, Coach.
All right.
Last, we have Stacy Wade. Stacy's being escorted by her
Coach
parents.
Doug Smith being honored here tonight as part of the Hall of Fame. And we have one more inductee.
Stacy was a 4-year starter with all district and all region honors as a center fielder. She participated in the Virginia All-Star Games in Hampton, Virginia. After graduating, she played collegiate softball at Firm College for 2 years. Later received a degree in paralegal studies. Currently, she's currently employed as a paralegal with the District Attorney's Office in Wilson, North Carolina. She serves on the Paralegal Technology Advisory Board for Wilson Community College and is a guardian ad litem. She now resides in Rocky Mount, North Carolina.
All right. Scoreboard going to 0. They stopped the clock with 5.3 seconds.
Join me in saying congratulations with a big round of applause to the newest members of the Appomattox Scholastic Sports Hall of Fame. Thank you.
All right.
And again, congratulations.
All right, so congratulations to each of them who have been recognized tonight. Of course, we're here at Appomattox High School, and we're during the halftime, and it's 42-0 Appomattox lead over the Gretna Hawks.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your eyes to the field as we welcome the 2021 Appomattox Marching Raiders to the field.
All right.
The Marching Raiders are in their 11th year under the direction of Mr. Brian Allgood.
The Raiders are now going to perform, but they're not going to have much time here.
Drum majors are Michael Johnson, Kristen Kidd, and Rupert Armentrout. Soloists tonight include Michael Johnson, Ellen Schmidt, and Austin Will and Sarah Putnam. The 2021 show is entitled Searching for Atlantis. During the first 2 weeks of competition, the Marching Raiders have finished.
We can't hear the band because of the PA.
In music, color guard, and drum major, competing against bands around the Commonwealth.
All right. It's going to be difficult to hear them anyway because they're pointing to the other side of the field. But anyway, we're here at halftime, finishing up our halftime activities. And I wanted to remind you of a few things that you need to be aware of. If I can find
Johnson, it. Kristen Kidd, and Rupert Armentrout. Is your band ready?
Gretna Dairy Queen is now hiring. And Gretna Dairy Queen has immediate openings for the right individual who loves working with the community and offering customer service with a smile. And so that's what keeps customers coming back. And if you believe you're the right person who desires to make a difference, you can contact Mike, Debbie, or Janie to learn more at Gretna Dairy Queen, an equal opportunity employer. I also want to remind you that Gretna Dairy Queen has the Rise and Shine breakfast for $4, and you can tune in each day, 7 days a week at 7 for the Gretna Dairy Queen Rise and Shine Gospel Bluegrass Hour. Start your day off right with a $4 breakfast from Dairy Queen: sausage, egg, and cheese, or bacon, egg, and cheese, hash brown, and a soft drink. Just $4. It's Gretna Dairy Queen's Rise and Shine Gospel Bluegrass Hour daily at 7 a.m. on the Cross. And right now, the Appomattox County Marching Raiders on the field.
We also want to talk about the Gretna Tire quality retreading since 1956, Gretna Tire. And they're proud supporters of high school sports, promoting faith, family, and football, on and off the field.
Each week, a player of the week will be selected by Coach Miller. Last week's winner was Ryder Brooks. And, of course, this week coming up, Coach Miller will have the decision of picking another player of the week. And at the end of the year, there will be a $250 scholarship awarded to the player of the year for the team as well. So if you are nominated during the week, during a week of the season, then you're eligible for player of the year that comes at the end of the season. Just keep that in mind. Again, kind of a calm night here. We were worried about a little bit of rain. So far, it's held off. I think tomorrow is pretty good chance of rain. But right now, we've got a brisk evening, just a slight little breeze. I'm looking at the U.S. flag, just moving ever so slightly.
I remember years past blowing up through these bleachers, and there's a nice crispy evening.
Well, I do like playing this game earlier
I do too.
in the year since we're going to be outside. You know, why not play it earlier so we don't freeze?
Right. Well, we've talked about the different teams that the Hawks have played so far, and the Hawks is a new team. You know, young players and lots of lessons to learn, and they've done that over the last few weeks.
Hawks are 2-2 with a win against Jefferson Forest first game. I think it was 12-9. Then next week they played EC Glass and lost that one, and then they lost to Magna Vista and then picked up a win. They also had a bye week. Then they had a week where they didn't play because of a COVID outbreak on Chatham's team. And then so they picked back up last Friday and played William Campbell, won that one 38-14. And we knew they had a tough task ahead of them against the Raiders. And so far the Raiders have been very strong here tonight. They lead at 42-0 here at halftime.
And we do expect a continuous clock.
We certainly do with the 42-0 lead. We're going to be back home next week against Dan River.
And that's going to be homecoming.
Yep, they've moved that to a homecoming. So that's next Friday. Then we'll be away at Alta Vista, home with Tunstall, and home with Nelson County to finish out the season.
But we won't be at home with the Nelson County game.
Yeah, we have a prior commitment that we're not gonna be able to be there for the Nelson County game. So hopefully that'll be something that'll be worked on and solved before too long.
Let's talk a little bit about the JV game, JV team, and the Gretna Little League. They also are playing tomorrow. So if you're in town.
Yeah, the game's at Gretna tomorrow. First game is at 10 o'clock. And so be sure to come on out. That's where the high school boys start. They start as little 6 and 7-year-olds, and they stay in the Little League system. Then they get into the JV and varsity. So, again, you don't just come out in your high school years and decide, I'm going to play football. You can do that, but you'll be behind. So a lot goes into it.
We also haven't talked about October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
It's also Pastor Appreciation Month.
It is. Sure is.
Be sure to let your pastor know how much you appreciate his work as well. I'm standing up here just a minute. I'm getting a little stiff. But anyway, we're out here in the stands tonight, and as was said earlier, good support from Gretna tonight. We have a lot of folks in the stands, and it's good to see that. And I know the Hawks are always happy to see that when they look over to the sideline and see the folks in the stands supporting them. It hasn't gone the way the Hawks wanted it to go tonight, certainly, but there'll be better days ahead. And this helps build character when you take these kind of whippings. You hang in there, and it eventually will be your turn to do some whipping somewhere along the way. But
not only the team, but the fans. They're not giving up either. They're here to support them.
Right. Yep. What you want really is football. You want to win, but what you really want is to build character. And one of the things that builds character is not always coming in first. Sometimes you're going to come in second or third or whatever the case may be, and it's how you handle that adversity. And I'm not talking about just in a game. I'm talking about life in general. So these are lessons that players learn. They learn things like working as a team, working together. And these are the same types of skills you need out in society, too. Society works best when people work together. And as they say, there's no I in team. And so you can certainly realize that when you play the game of football.
Teamwork is dream work, right?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Can you hand me that piece of paper down there?
Yeah, we dropped a piece of paper earlier, and somebody's going to hand it to us now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
All right. So here again, 42-0, an extended halftime here tonight. As the band is now finishing up, and we'll be set to go in just a moment. Thanks to everyone who is listening in and is going to be reaching out for spots for the Jubilee next week. That's appreciated very much. And unfortunately, I see they're having to tote Mabin's back to the sideline here, so his ankle is pretty significant injury. Of course, that's all we know at this point. But he's not able to put any weight on his ankle. So they bring him back over to the sideline and set him on the bench.
Here come the Hawks.
And the Hawks now back to their side of the field. And Gretna will be getting the ball first to start the third quarter. But again, our score here at halftime is Appomattox 42, Gretna 0. Hawks slowly making their way over. I don't see the Raiders yet. They're getting ready to come on to their end of the field as well.
Hey, can I say something else about the town of Gretna? And next Saturday, they have got some wonderful little decorations around town and wonderful photo ops for your family, for your children. So check them out. There's a little red truck in town over near the bank with pumpkins and a scarecrow and chrysanthemums. It's a great opportunity for your fall photos, so be sure to check that out. The town has lots of benches and little mini parks that you can also hang out and
Caboose.
Spend the day. Yes, spend some time there. It's a wonderful little place to be and place to live. So we just want to say thank you to the merchants, to the beautification committee, and all that are responsible for these things in town.
Certainly do. And thanks again for those. Again, if you want to have your spot next week, maybe you've already got a spot set for next week. We thank you for participating again, because the more people, businesses, and so forth that participate, the better it'll be.
2 weeks from tonight.
And we want to thank 104.3 The Cross for all of their efforts in getting this old-timey gospel jubilee organized. It takes a lot to do that. And all of the singers, it's a wonderful lineup of singers. Even the contest, the judges,
of the regular season.
Great place to be.
All right, we're looking forward to it.
Bring your money. I'm gonna bring Stuart.
Next Saturday, I got to work, so I'm out of the picture. But
I'll bring you
unfortunately. But anyway, if you can find my money, I'm gonna hide it. All right, our halftime again. We apologize for the lengthy halftime, but that was out of our control. As the Hall of Fame announcements tonight. And we've had an extended halftime here, no doubt about that. All right. Here come the Raiders. Again, the Raiders will kick it off to get things going here for the second half. And cheerleaders doing a good job here tonight. They're still cheering on the team, and certainly that's appreciated. I like their spirit. It was Spirit Week this week, wasn't it?
It was Spirit Week. Something different each day.
All right, so.
And they also celebrated October as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So neat shirts, loved their thoughts and ideas, and our thoughts and prayers go out to the prayer warriors also with those that are survivors, breast cancer survivors.
Okay. All right. The official said that was the longest halftime he'd ever seen in his life.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it was a long one.
You buy a Raiders fundraising ticket. The tickets
all right, we are now set to go here.
You'll have a chance to win a beautiful silver necklace designed by Ginger.
All right, they got to move.
Ginger's Jewelry.
They got to move Jiggets back in place of Cameron Mavens on the return team. So it'll be Davis and Jiggets.
And she'll be glad to sell your ticket. Drawing will be held
back deep to receive this kick.
During our Chatham home game.
Here's the kick going to Davis. Davis dropped it, now picks it up. Was able to evade one tackle, but that's about it. He'll be tackled at about the 16-yard line.
On the kickoff return for the Gretna Hawks.
So not good field position to start here for Gretna as they get set to go open up this third quarter.
So if you get down and get back up, you can continue running. That first down is it, where it was brought down the first time? Yeah, okay.
If your knee hits the ground or
it.
Your elbow, you're down.
I see.
But you may get up thinking it didn't hit.
Hoping the official didn't see
Yeah,
it.
you could fall on a player, and then you haven't hit the ground. All right, here's a handoff right up the middle. A run of about 5.
Hayden Moon taking the
As
handoff.
Hayden Moon going straight up the middle. He'll get maybe 4. Second
Moon picks up 3 yards.
and 6.
2nd and 7.
That looks like 2nd and 6 to me. Ball at the 20-yard line. Hawks taking their time here. Already down to 11:05 to go in the third quarter. High snap, handoff. This is Hayden Moon again. He might have got a yard. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Moon on the handoff.
3rd and 5 for the Hawks.
3rd and 6.
All right, so Hawks will send 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and back to pass. Brooks throws it, intercepted. And this one coming back the other way, down to the 10-yard line. Slagle with his 2nd interception tonight.
Raiders take over 1st and 10.
The Raiders have it at the Gretna 10-yard line.
I believe his grandfather was inducted in the Hall of Fame tonight.
Pass was intended for Melvin Wooden.
All right, so Raiders get it. I think we're going to see some new players here for the Raiders here on offense. Lawing is out. So we'll have a new quarterback. It'll be number 9. He'll set up the shotgun formation, 1 running back to his right. I'm sorry. Quarterback is number 5. I think we have a fumble there. All right, number 5 is the quarterback.
Grayson Peterson.
He handed off. He
He
handed off
to Matthew Epperson.
Epperson, and a gain of maybe 3. 2nd
Epperson
and
picks
7.
up about 4 yards.
It's actually 2nd and goal. Quarterback under center. And he runs into his own player, keeps it, goes straight ahead, and he's going to get the touchdown.
Peterson keeps it.
Peterson in.
Touchdown, Raiders.
6-yard run by Peterson. The Raiders on the board again here. 48-0 our score. Now waiting for the extra point. And here's the kick. It's good.
Ty Robertson's kick is good.
Score now 49-0. Raiders
Hawks
running away with it here. We'll see if Gretna can get something going on this next series. Don't forget again the old-timey Gospel Jubilee next Saturday in Gretna behind the American National Bank. We'll have the Little Ms. and Mr. Jubilee. You need to sign up for that ahead of time. Go to camperscare.org, and there is a application there to sign up for the event. There's going to be lots of singers on stage for you starting at 9 a.m. The contest for Little Mr. and Mrs. is at 10 a.m. and other events planned throughout the day there in Gretna. Hope you'll come and enjoy what's been planned for you. All right, so now Hawks go back to the field. Again, it's going to be Davis and Jiggett's back deep. For this kick. Matthew Roman also in there around the 20. See Hayden Moon in there. And here's the kick. This one is low. to Davis. Davis fields it and goes right up the middle and will be brought down. Might have been a late hit in there, but Davis goes straight up to about the 28-yard line.
Stop for the Raiders.
1st and 10 for Gretna at the 28. And so 9:20 to go in the third quarter. Clock beginning to roll. Hawks have had fumbles, interceptions, and blocked punts, and low snaps, high snaps. It's been a lot of things that I'm sure they would like to clean up before they play again. Quarterback under center, and we've got a flag. This is probably going to be a delay of game, maybe. No, not sure.
Illegal substitution.
Illegal substitution against Gretna. So 5-yard penalty.
1st and 15.
Hawks start 1st and 15, now backed up to the 23. Here's a handoff. This is Moon straight ahead, tripped up after a gain of 3. 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 now for Gretna.
Picked up about 2 yards.
It looks like Brooks is going to come off the field for this next play. And the Hawks will need to hurry up here. They'll send quarterback Wooten is going to carry around the right side and able to withstand the first hit and goes ahead for maybe 2.
On the carry for the Hawks.
3rd down now coming up, 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11 for Gretna. Looks like Wooten would stay in the game here at quarterback. Hawks in and out, a lot of substitutions here. Hopefully they got the right number out there. On 3rd and 11, quarterback looking at his sleeve, and here's the quarterback to throw. He's got to get rid of it. Pressure from behind. They'll get him. Sack made by number 7. Loss of about 5 makes it 4th down and 16.
Brought down by Alex Caruso for the Raiders.
So 4th down punting situation now for Gretna. Clock rolling, 6:40 to go in the third quarter. Raiders leading at 49-0. Low snap, he dropped it. He's going to try to run it, and that's not going to work. As he'll lose a couple more yards, and the Raiders will take over. And again, at this point, it looks like the Hawks are just kind of falling apart offensively right now.
Donald Wilson III on the punt attempt.
All right, so low snap, couldn't handle it cleanly, and then decided to try to run it. Sets the Raiders up in excellent field position already here. So the Raiders
1st and 10.
enjoying good field position once again at the 18-yard line. Actually, it's the 17-yard line of Gretna. Quarterback under center. And he's going to pitch it. There's the pitch. And near the goal line, he'll have the first down and more.
Matthew Epperson.
Again, Hawks just did not cover the pitch man.
Taking the pitch out.
Down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal for the Raiders from there.
1st and goal from the 5-yard line.
All right, so the quarterback goes under center. Straight ahead rush. And they're just pushing the pile. And it is a touchdown.
Ray Peterson takes it in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders!
Quarterback with another score. Makes it 55-0. And we await the extra point. All right, here's the kick. It's good.
And the kick is good.
And the score now, Appomattox 56.
Raiders 56, Hawks 0.
And Gretna 0 here. And hopefully the Hawks can just get something going here. Get a good return and get some offensive consistency. They just have not been able to find it tonight. All right, so now 5:23 to go in the third. Kind of cooling off out here. Seeing a few walking wounded out here tonight, too. We mentioned, of course, Cameron Mabins with a leg injury. Looked like an ankle injury that may cause him to miss some time. In addition to tonight, of course, Matthew Thompson already out, sitting on the bench over there. So some injury problems, certainly for Gretna. And now the Raiders will kick off again. All right, here's the kick. This one's going to Davis again. Davis takes it, going to come across the field, and is able to get to the 21.
Davis on the kick return.
And brought down at the 21.
Brought down by Irvis Davin for the Raiders.
1st and 10 for the Hawks at the 21. All right, so now Gretna going to continue to go with Wooden as quarterback. Hawks to the line.
1st and 10.
And we don't have enough
Hawks
players.
21-yard line.
Late substitution coming in. And we're set now. Wooten trying to go outside around the left side, and he is going to be not able to get back to the line of scrimmage. There were 2 Raiders in the backfield. He had to run around them just to get going. And
Melvin Wooden.
Big pile up on the far side of the field.
Brought down by a whole host of Raiders.
A loss of 3. 3-yard loss on 1st down makes it 2nd and 13 now.
2nd and 13.
On 2nd down, there's a pitch to Moon, and he is immediately swarmed and unable to get out of the backfield. There'll be another loss on that.
Hayden Moon on the carry.
Now a loss of 1, 3rd and 14.
Loss of a yard.
Now 3rd down and 14 now for Gretna. And here's a little pitch out to number 23, and he falls down after he makes the catch, so he'll lose about 3 more yards, and just like that, it's 4th down.
It's complete.
See, I think the ground is wet. Dewey.
Honey, both of them walk on the same grass.
No, but they keep seeming to slide.
4th down.
4th and 17. Here's a punt. Pretty good kick.
Flag on the play.
And there's a flag on the play. The ball dead at around the 40-yard line of Gretna. We'll see what the flag is about. It's against Appomattox. I believe it's too many men on the field. Illegal substitution, something like that.
Penalty against the Raiders. Too many men on the field.
And so that's a 5-yard penalty, and actually will be a re-kick.
Still 4th down. Irvis Davin back deep for the Raiders.
So that makes it 4th and about 12. 4th and 12. Another good kick. This one will be fielded it. Fair catch called and catch made.
Fair catch called by Irvis Davin. Raiders take over.
So
first
the
and
Raiders
10.
take over at the Gretna 46-yard line with 2:40 to go in the third quarter. The Raiders enjoy a 56-0 lead. We again are enjoying this cool evening. You can tell fall is definitely in the air here, but at least it's not cold and wet. And it may be wet tomorrow. So the Raiders come out again, and they hadn't missed a beat with their second string in, so that's a good job by the Raiders there. Quarterback Peterson, he's going to hand it off. This time they'll hold the line.
Gray Peterson hands off to Kelso.
That was Kelso for a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Clock down to 2 minutes here in the third quarter.
Making the stop for the Hawks.
Number 55, Childress, making that stop.
2nd and 9
Now
for the Raiders.
2nd down and 9 for Appomattox. And here's a handoff up the middle again. Pushing it back. Another short gain.
Gray Peterson hands off to Matthew Epperson.
A gain of 2 maybe. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 for the Raiders.
Up of about 2 yards. 3rd and 7.
All right, now, big third down play here for the Hawks defense. Can they get the Raiders off the field here? Quarterback going to run the pitch. Pitches it, and I believe the Raider fell down, took a knee. Again, slipping on the turf as he tried to make the cut. That quarterback took a whack as he pitched it. He's okay. But they lose a yard there. 4th and 2. 4th and 8. Punting situation now.
4th and 9.
So the quarterback, second string quarterback, is also the punter. He's in the punt.
Back deep for the Hawks.
Only, I think, the second punt tonight by Appomattox. And this one is kicked short, and it's going to take a nice roll. The Hawks get away from it, and it will fall dead, rolling around the 11-yard line.
Down the ball.
So 1st and 10 for Gretna. 14.1 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
Hawks. Ball resting on the Gretna Hawks 9-yard line.
All right, at the 9-yard line, 1st and 10 for Gretna from the 9. Again, your quarterback's going to be Wooten. And the Hawks are set to go, but the quarter comes to an end.
The third quarter.
So the
Raiders 56, Hawks 0.
As the third quarter comes to an end, We'll have to go all the way to the other end of the field, and while we do that, we again want to remind you of the Gretna Old Timey Gospel Jubilee in town next Saturday, October 16th, behind the Gretna Theater, American National Bank. They're going to have the Little Miss and Mrs. Old Timers contest at 10 o'clock. You need to go on camperscare.org and get your entry form filled out there so that your small one can be in that contest. And I don't know if there's different age brackets or not, but check into that. Also, the Greenfield Baptist Church is having their Christmas store at the Old Timey Jubilee. The proceeds will benefit missions to provide Christmas gifts to needy families in our area. Now, the Mr. and Ms. Jubilee contest will be held at 10 a.m. And again, if you need to pre-register and do that by going to camperscare.org for that. Again, if you want to have a table or any type of a booth set up, you need to contact camperscare.org and leave a message on that. All right, here's the first down play. A nice run ahead for good yardage there.
Mark Davenport carry from the Gretna Hawks.
Davenport gets
Picks up about
4 yards.
Second and 6.
Second down. We're now into the fourth quarter. And it's been one of those nights. The Raiders have just dominated the Hawks, and they've done that to every team they played but one. All right, here's quarterback to throw. Throws it up, looking for... it's complete. Down the field. He's got 2 men after him. He's at the 20, the 10. They're not going to get him. Matthew Roman. Looks like 80 yards.
Scores. Touchdown, Hawks.
And the goose egg goes off the board. Matthew Roman with a nice grab and run. Takes it about an 80-yard score. And just like that, the Hawks are able to answer. You know that has to feel good to get that goose egg off the board. And guess who's coming in for the extra point?
We were impressed last week. Number 55.
In for the
Childress.
Childress coming in.
Childress back for the extra point attempt.
That's a fake. And it's going to be no good. They were going to try to lateral that. And the Raiders went on it to stop it. Never got a chance. So score remains Appomattox 56, Gretna 6. 11:09 to go in the game. So Gretna will kick it off here.
Alan Slagle down on the ball for the Raiders.
Slagle again, as you said, breaking up that play. So Hawks getting set to kick it off to the Raiders. And again, we're just at the beginning of the fourth quarter, so Hawks feel real good about that score, and nice play. Matthew Roman took the long pass and then raced it to the end zone, running ahead of 2 defenders who were right on his heels.
They tried. They reached out. They tried as hard as they could, but he was faster. And in for the score.
All right. You have to wonder if we'll do an onside kick here. We normally don't kick it deep anyway, so we'll see. All right, Hayden Moon to kick. And here we go. It's an onside kick. Gretna says they have it, and they do. Nice job. Nice kick by Hayden Moon. He was able to kind of shield it from the Appomattox player and allow it to get to the 10 yards before the Gretna player touched it.
Mm-hmm. That was impressive. Trick play.
And not a surprise. I'm sure Appomattox was expecting it, but still Gretna did a good job executing the play.
Gretna Hawks on the onside kick.
So 1st and 10 for Gretna at midfield.
Take over 1st and 10.
And we got a flag. A timeout, maybe not a flag.
Timeout Raiders.
Timeout Appomattox. Raiders are going to take a timeout. And while we have a timeout, I want to remind you to thank Gretna Drug. All my papers are wet. Gretna Drug. Gretna Drug for making the music happen 7 days a week, 24/7. From the Gretna Drug Studios on the Cross. And also a reminder that Gretna Drug is now offering the COVID vaccine booster shot and flu shot. And you can go by and talk to Chappie Brown about that. And he'll be sure to give you the information you need so that you can make the right decision as far as you're concerned. And so, again, thanks to Gretna Drug. And we appreciate Chappie and the crew there at Gretna Drug. All right, 1st and 10 for the Hawks. Here's a quarterback keeper right up the middle. Wooden caught by the shoe as he comes through. He'll get about 5 yards, maybe 6 yards. So 2nd down and 4.
Pick up 6 yards. 2nd and 4.
Hand off to Davenport. Davenport will be brought down in the backfield. Davenport got hit in the backfield and was not able to get going. So now 3rd down. Loss of a yard. 3rd and 5. 3rd down and 5, 10 minutes to go in the game. Hawks to the line now. Quarterback takes a snap, throws it quickly out to the side. It's Davis. Davis streaking up the sideline, breaks one tackle, stumbles ahead to the 25-yard line. That's enough for Gretna. 1st down. It's about a 20-yard gain on that play. First and 10 at the Appomattox 25-yard line. Clock counting down, 9:15 to go in the game. 3 receivers left side. Quarterback to throw in right, and incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Intended for Jiggets, but incomplete. 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10 now for
2nd and 10.
the Hawks. All right, Wooden takes a snap, gives to Davenport, and he is met again in the backfield. Loss of 3 on that.
Mark Davenport on the carry.
Looked like a late hit to me, but I don't see a flag.
That was just a hard hit.
He was already down.
3rd and 12, and he's favoring his left ankle a little bit after that play. He'll stay in. 3rd and 12. Wooten throwing, going for the end zone. He's got a man there, and it's incomplete. Intended for number 23.
Broken up.
But broken up right at the last moment by, I believe, number 13.
Reagan Conroy.
No, 18. 18, okay. Conroy. So 4th down, and certainly the Hawks will go for it here. They need a good 12 yards
4th and 12 for the Hawks.
If they're going to pick this up. So on 4th down, obviously a passing down here. He's going to try to throw it. He's going to run it. Comes out of the pocket, runs ahead, around the right sideline, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. He is inside of the 10 for the first down. Nice run by Wooden. He gets to the 6-yard line.
Picks up the first down.
Takes that from the 20s, 19 yards on that run. Nice scramble by Wooden. Has the Hawks first and goal at the 5. The Hawks are going to send in the big offensive front here and try to muscle this one in. Our score, Raiders 56, Gretna 6. But the Hawks say, we're not done yet. Let's see if they can push it in. Handoff. This is Moon. Hayden Moon around the right side, and he's in.
Moon in for the score. Touchdown.
All right. Makes the score now 56-12. 6:30 to go in the game. And we'll see now if they'll attempt the extra point. All right, Ryder Brooks brings in the tee. He'll do the holding. Kicker will be number 55, Jameis Childress. We'll see if he can punch this one through. Low snap. That snap never even got back to the holder. So our score remains Appomattox 56, Gretna 12. Hawks will have to kick it off again, and you wonder if they'll try the onside kick once again. Remains to be seen.
Let's talk about that breakfast at Dairy Queen. That $4 deal.
Yeah, Gretna Dairy Queen is sponsoring the. It's hard to believe that. Gretna Drug is sponsoring the Rise and Shine Bluegrass Hour, and that is.
Dairy Queen.
What did I say? Gretna Drug. Dairy Queen is sponsoring the Rise and Shine Bluegrass Gospel Hour each morning from 7 to 8. 7 to 8. And you can go by there. First of all, listen to the music and then go by and enjoy a couple of different choices. You have a sausage, egg, and cheese or a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit with a hash brown and a drink for only $4.
Well, you could listen in your cars in the drive-through line.
Certainly. Anyway, be sure to listen daily, 7 a.m. on the cross. Here's the kickoff coming. And this time he tried it and didn't get enough of it. And it'll be a penalty. It's an illegal procedure there. And the Raiders will take over, I think. I never saw a flag.
Raiders will take over 1st and 10.
But they will take over where the ball stopped.
44-yard line.
So he didn't get enough of that kick that time. It didn't go far enough.
Well, speaking of Dairy Queen, they have immediate openings for just the right individual who loves working with the community and offering customer service with a smile. That's what keeps their customers coming back, they say. So if you believe you're the right person who desires to make a difference in someone's life with a good attitude, a warm smile, and an outstanding work ethic, then stop by and see Mike, Debbie, or Janie to learn more. Gretna Dairy Queen, an equal opportunity employer.
1st and 10 for the Raiders. Quarterback under center. And he's going to hand it off. Going left, not much there. I think number 9, I believe, on the carry.
Peterson hands off to Matthew
Epperson. He got 2, 2nd and 8.
Up of about 2, 2nd and 8 for the Raiders.
2nd down and 8. Raiders coming to the line here, in control, leading 56-12. Quarterback under center. And he's going to keep it this time, but not able to get around the corner. As he headed left, gained a yard.
Ray Peterson.
Maybe 2. We'll call it 3rd and 6. Clock rolling, approaching 5 minutes to go in the game. We will not have a post-game show tonight. So just to remind you of that, we'll be closing out pretty close at the end of the ball game. All right, here's quarterback. Dropped the ball. Ball is loose. Picked up by a Raider and a loss on the play.
Kelso getting back, about to the line of scrimmage for the Raiders.
So 4th down, he'll lose 1. 4th and
6.
Well, I'll call it 7. 4th and 7. Punting situation for the Raiders here. 4:19 to go in the game. Clock rolling. Looks like Davis back deep. High snap. Kick on the way. This one is off to the side, heading left, and will roll dead over on the far side. And I can't make it out, but it looks like maybe around the 20. Possibly inside
Gretna
the
takes
20.
over 1st and 10. And the
17-yard line.
You're close.
It's impossible to see it from here. So under 4 minutes to go now, and Gretna with another chance on offense. Quarterback takes the snap. He'll hand it off, it looks like. Right up the middle. Short yards.
Moon on the carry.
Maybe 4 for Hayden Moon. .320 to go in the game.
Picks up 3 yards. 3rd and 7 for the Hawks.
2nd down coming up. There's a pass. Complete to Jiggets. He's got room to run. Jiggets up the sideline. He's to midfield. He's to the 40, the 30. Caught from behind, brought down at the 25-yard line. Jiggets on a little catch and run. Took it from the 20 to the 25.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to COVID
55 yards.
mitigation strategies,
Is that right?
Spectators will not be allowed on the field after the game. No
All right.
spectators
1st and 10.
on the field after the game.
Wooten to throw. Rushes. Pressure. Throws it. Complete. Tackle broken. This is Matthew Roman. Takes it for enough for a 1st down. Roman
On the carry for the Hawks.
got about 11. 1st and 10.
Gretna.
That's a sweet sound. 1st and 10, Gretna.
Yeah, we need to hear it more. 2 minutes to go in the game now. Hawks have a chance to tack on another one here at the end of the game.
1:53 on the clock.
Clock continuing to roll. Here's a handoff. This is Hayden Moon. Hayden Moon inside of the 10.
Moon on the carry.
He picked up 8 yards. 8 yards on that carry.
Picks up about 8 yards.
A minute 33 and counting. 2nd down and 2 from just outside of the 5. And here's Wooden up the middle. Wooden stays on his feet. He's in for the score.
He's in for the score.
Wooden from 5 yards runs the score to 56-18. All right, we're going to try this extra point one more time.
Childress.
3rd time's the charm, right?
I hope so. If they can get the snap back there and get the hold. All right. Looks like they're going for two. They're going for two here.
Hawks going for two.
All right, here's the handoff to Moon, and he is hit in the backfield, not able to get going at all. That's no good. So with a minute 20 to go, a minute 20 to go, it's Appomattox 56, Gretna 18. Don't forget now, next week, Coach Miller will announce the Gretna Tire and Recapping Company Faith, Family, and Football Player of the Week. And we'll announce that next Friday night as the Hawks host Dan River at Lester Bond Field. Thanks to Gretna Tire and Recapping Company for providing a scholarship and sponsoring this Player of the Week each week. And again, at the end of the year, one of the Players of the Week will be awarded a $250 scholarship from Gretna Tire and Recapping Company. All right. There's no doubt we'll have another onside kick, most likely. We'll see. A minute 20 to go. All right, Hawks just about set to kick.
Wilson Ferguson back deep for the Raiders.
And here we go. Going to kick this one on deep. Ball is still loose and falling on at the 19-yard line. And the Raiders can run the clock out from here.
Savion Vaughn down in the ball for the Raiders.
So first down. Should have been around the 19-yard line, but they're going to place it at the 20.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, due to COVID
and first and 10.
Spectators will not be allowed on the field after the game.
All right, so first and 10. From the 20-yard line, clock rolling, just a couple of plays should end this game. Quarterback under center. They're going to hand it off. And tackle made after about an 8-yard gain. Kelso on the carry. 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Now 2nd and 2 for Appomattox.
7 yards. 2nd and 3.
The Raiders can now take a knee if they want to here. It looks like what they may do. All right. Raiders can take a knee at any point now. And they will. That should be the final play unless Gretna elects to stop the clock, and I don't think they are. So our final score here from Appomattox is the Raiders win it big over the Hawks 56-18. That's our final score. And we're going to close it out from here. We'll close it out from here. Again, thanks to The Cross. 106.3 FM, AM 730, thecrossfm.com. 104.3 FM, I should say.
What matters now and always?
WMNA, what matters now and always, The Cross. And thanks again to The Cross. And again, don't forget now, make your plans for the Old Timey Gospel Jubilee next Saturday in Gretna. We'll close from here. Again, our final score is Appomattox 56, Gretna 18. We'll send it back now to The Cross for regularly scheduled programming.